You are not overreacting, I promise. You are not too sensitive. You are not broken. You are whole. You are responding exactly as your nervous system was trained to respond. And that training started before you were old enough to understand what was happening to you. Here is what nobody tells you about childhood. You do not have to have had a terrible childhood for it to have shaped you in ways you're still carrying today. You might have grown up in a home that looked fine from the outside. Maybe there was food on the table. Maybe nobody hit you. And still something felt off. Maybe love felt conditional. Maybe you learned very early that keeping the peace was safer than telling the truth. You became the child who never caused problems because causing problems felt dangerous. And now you are an adult and you notice things. You apologize constantly even when you have done nothing wrong. You find it almost impossible to ask for help. You feel responsible for other people's moods. You can read a room within seconds of walking into it. Those are not personality traits. Those are survival strategies, and they made complete sense once. Adults who struggle most are almost always carrying something that started in childhood. Not always something dramatic, not always something they would even call trauma. Today we are starting the ACEs series, and I want to begin with the most important thing I can tell you about it. ACEs stands for Adverse Childhood Experiences. The original research came out of the United States in the 1990s. It looked at over 17,000 people and asked them about their childhood things like abuse, neglect, and household challenges. The more adverse experiences a person had, the higher their risk of mental health problems, addiction, and chronic disease. Your childhood did not just affect how you felt. It affected how your brain wired itself and how your body developed. Here is the part that most people do not know. You do not have to have experienced the things on that original list to have had an impact. Emotional neglect, where your feelings were consistently ignored or minimized, counts. Being the child who held everyone together, that counts too. Stress does not need to be dramatic to be damaging. It just needs to be chronic. I want to talk about something that almost never gets named. There is a type of experience that leaves no visible marks, but the child in that home learned something deeply, bodily, below the level of conscious thought. They learned that their needs were too much. They learned that safety was something you earned, not something you were given. And that child grew up. They function. From the outside, they look fine. But inside, they are still working from that original manual, still shrinking to keep others comfortable, still waiting for the other shoe to drop even when everything is going well. That is not a personality flaw. That is a nervous system that never got the memo that the threat had passed. None of this means you are damaged beyond repair. None of this means your childhood defines your ceiling. Your brain is plastic. It means your brain changes in response to experience throughout your entire life, not just in childhood. The patterns that formed early were your brain doing exactly what it was supposed to do, adapting, protecting you, but adaptation is not destiny. The brain that learned those patterns can learn new ones. It takes time. Before the next video in this series, I want you to do one thing. Not a homework task, just one thing. The next time you notice yourself apologizing or going quiet, pause and ask yourself this one question. Whose voice is this, and how old was I when I first heard it? That question starts separating then from now. That tiny gap between the old instruction and the present moment is where change actually begins. In the next video, we are going to look at the ACE score. Subscribe, turn on notifications. We are just getting started. You survived your childhood. Now it's time to stop being run by it.